Hey folks, your OS Reviews. You're watching our video first look and a quick review of the Sonic Alert Sonic Boom vibrating Bluetooth alarm. This is a pretty interesting accessory that connects, as aforementioned, using Bluetooth to a compatible app via Android or iOS. You can set an alarm, and in the morning, the Sonic bomb unit is going to heavily vibrate, and that motion will wake you up. So it's going to be placed near your pillow or on your bed, as opposed to traditionally using just sound to wake you up. So a very interesting product. And you can see some basic specs on the sides. It features the ability for you to set multiple alarms, and you can also let it kind of vibrate when you get a new email, text, or phone call. So it becomes almost this notification tool. And of course, you can wake up without disturbing others, since there's no real sound involved. And the claim has powerful vibrations guaranteed to wake up the heaviest sleepers. We'll test that out, of course, and see if the claims there are true. So in the packaging we have, of course, the Sonic Bomb unit itself, which looks like it needs to be plugged into the wall. There is an adapter that's included with the standard USB socket. So this means that the cable length here is reasonably long, and as you can see here, it can pass through. At the same time, there's also another kind of USB head on the other side, which means you can also use it to charge a phone, and it acts as a smartphone charger or a tablet charger. So the cable length needs to be plugged into the wall at all times. You can place it by your desk or again on your pillow, so it doesn't use rechargeable batteries or replaceable batteries, which is interesting. So you do need to be close by to a wall socket to access it. Perhaps this is a bit of a con if you are consistently traveling and on the go, but in the future, perhaps we'll release another model that uses rechargeable batteries instead. So here's what it looks like. It feels relatively sturdy as far as the construction is concerned. It's made out of a polycarbonate plastic, and you have just the logo embedded on the front. Finally, there's also a quick thank you guide that also reminds you to download the compatible app on the store using iOS or Android. So let's take a closer look at the software side of things next. The app, which is free download and just called Sonic Bomb, is fairly easy to install, and when you launch into the app, it's going to take you into the setup page the first time, and from here you can tap on just the icon on the top here to connect and pair to your Sonic Bomb. It's going to turn on Bluetooth settings on your phone or tablet, and after a few seconds it should be connected and paired, so no real problems there. You can tap on the minus key here to unpair it, and then find a new one if you have multiple sets or something like that. So you can see the status right now is paired, and in terms of notifications, I can turn on things like phone calls, text messages, and Gmail, so that whenever I get a new notification from here, it's also going to vibrate on the Sonic Bomb. And that works fairly well. However, I tend to have just Gmail turned off, because if you are someone who has a ton of emails coming in, it can get a little bit tedious, but it's an interesting way to get notifications for sure. Finally, under the alarm tab, you just have a very simple interface for setting up different times. And you can see here I can not only change a time AM, PM, at the same time I can also repeat it at certain times of the day, and then of course I can save it, and it's going to show up under here as a new alarm. I can tap on this to also change the strength of the vibration sensor, so I'm going to turn this all the way down here. In addition, I can also set the alarm duration, whether I want the sound to accompany the alarm. So the sound is going to come from the phone. It's just a very simple beeping sound. You can't actually customize that part. It's going to beep, and then of course the bomb will also vibrate. And of course I can also change my snooze settings, and if I want that part to be accessible on my device. Alright, so the alarm has sounded. You can hear it beeping on the phone because I have the alarm turned on, and this is what the vibration is like at the middle setting. It's actually indeed very intense, and if it's on a surface, it's going to rattle around quite a bit and definitely makes a sound. So if you have this on your pillow or bed, you are certainly going to wake up. The vibration is indeed very, very intense compared to something like the I Love Super Shaker, which is going to be one of its competitors that also uses Bluetooth and has a similar concept as far as separating the vibration portion from the traditional alarm. So of course, one of the benefits of having this plugged into the wall is that as far as the energy consumption, it can be much higher than just using rechargeable batteries. And that's partially because, again, the Sonic Bomb, like the claims suggest, has a very strong kind of vibration motor inside that probably takes a ton of power to operate. It's I would say it's almost 5-6 times stronger than the iLove Super Shaker or Smart Shaker, and so if you do struggle to wake up in the morning, then this could be quite a powerful tool. Now, like the Smart Shaker, this is subject to Bluetooth working properly on your phone. So if Bluetooth connection is weak on your device, if your phone is in another room, if your phone is out of power or Bluetooth is turned off, it's not going to sync over correctly, and sometimes the alarm, it's not going to vibrate. But as long as Bluetooth is enabled and your battery is fully charged, it should work just fine. And I guess one part that's clever about this unit is integrating a USB charging port on its extension cable that allows you to also charge your phone, plug it in, and leave it in the same vicinity as the smart bomb when you're using it by your bed. So it actually works pretty well in my testing. I'm fairly impressed with its performance and how powerful the sensors are. So I guess in a future generation model, I would still like to see maybe a rechargeable variant. Perhaps the strength doesn't have to be quite as strong, but just having that portability could be something that folks traveling may look for. But for now, this is a good option, maybe if you're using this only at home, or if you have a power bank that's a larger capacity and you want to have it plugged in at all times. So certainly check this out if you do struggle to wake up in the morning, and this gives you a physical kind of kinesthetic way of waking up without having a sound necessarily. So an interesting alarm solution that uses Bluetooth. Thanks for watching this video here at OS Reviews. This has been a closer look at the Sonic Bomb Super Shaker, a Bluetooth operated smart alarm accessory for your smartphone.